What's good? What's good? What's good? Black Star Podcast. This is your boy Jarrett, and today I'm gonna be talking about something that is quite frankly a very big topic. Adjust my levels, make sure my shit's good, and turn it up a little bit. Bingo, right there. All right, so today's video. Let me adjust my camera. Hold on, guys. Damn. How in the fuck do you get it? Guess my lighting was off. Oh well. But anywho, guys, let's get into this video today because this one is a doozy. And from what I've been hearing in the space, and also no, not hearing, but from what I've been seeing, all of it, shit, man, fucked up ass, goddamn shit. I gotta clean the fuck up. But fuck it. From what I've been seeing outside the YouTube space, and also just a goddamn camera. From what I've been seeing outside the YouTube space, and also in real life, guys, there's a extreme disconnect between what modern men want and what modern women want. So the question is modern dating still worth it in 2022? And my answer is no. Today's dating scene is not worth it in 2022. Modern women are not modern women are not worthy of a lot of men nowadays. Let's get into why. In today's era, modern women have made it so easy for men to get sex. Modern women have made it so entirely easy to get sex from them. Hot girl summers, them just going out and just having all the sex in the world. They feel that I can have a hot girl summer, and then in my 30s, I can settle down. When in actuality, us men know that that is not how this goes. You see, they've made it completely easier to get sex. Sorry, just fixing my chair here, or my, what you call it. They've made it easy to get sex. They've made it harder to get along. They've made it harder to get along with them. They don't understand what men want these days. And also, they've become combative, violent, and also delusional and unhinged. And it's sad to say it, but a lot of brothers and a lot of non-black men are starting to pull back from modern relationships. They're starting to pull back because what benefit do we get? Sex, yeah, but mainly is the women receiving, and we mainly is the women receiving, but we also get pleasure too. So we're both getting that, but solely, what does the man really get in a relationship? Headaches, drama, living expenses going up. That's pretty much all we get. But also, a lot of these women are quick to put their hands on modern men. They're quick to slap them, bite them even, push them, punch them, kick them, slap them. All the things in the world. Grab knives. Some even pulling guns on their boyfriends. They're quick to insult. Men ain't shit. Use a bitch. I don't like you. You're ugly. You're trash. All the above. And they will be quick to put a man in harm's way because they cannot control their attitude or their mouths. Now let's get into that one. Men know that if we insult another, there's a potential chance of violence. There's a potential chance of us ending up in an all-out brawl. We all know this. Men are quick to fight. And there's no stopping us unless we have a bunch of people holding us back because of our aggression. Women do not necessarily know that. They feel that men are not supposed to put their hands on women, which we're not. But they also don't think that there's a potential chance of us fighting and literally injuring them. It's quite surprising when it comes to that because they don't understand that men are a lot stronger and a lot more heavier handed than they are. And when we lose our patience, like most men typically do, there's an act of violence and there's an act of it's almost like an act of war in a sense. And these women do not understand that. See, women don't understand that men are inherently taught to be aware of their surroundings, to be aware of women's behavior and women's emotions. But there's no talk about the things that men go through. We can't just go to the police and say, oh, she hit me or she put her hands on me. We can't do that because society looks at us like we're the aggressors when, in fact, most of the time, in situations when the police are called, women are the aggressors. Now, some situations, men typically leave. Most situations, men typically try to leave the situation alone and walk away or leave the house. Most of the time, these chicks will literally stop you from leaving the house and block the door until you have to literally either just sit there and take it or just leave the house completely by moving her out of the front of the door to leave. See, modern women do not understand that when a man gets tired and he is irritated, you have to let that man leave the situation, or that situation could turn into a fight because that man can potentially snap. and we've been taught to always control our anger, control what we do, and don't put our hands on them. But what do you do when said person is literally putting their hands on you and literally trying to harm you? There's nothing that you can do. Because if you do act, that could potentially be a court case, a lawsuit, arrest record, a warrant. So, in the end, is it really worth it? And then, most of these women believe that they are strong, independent, and they don't need a man. Now, you can quote unquote say that you're strong, independent, and don't need a man. But right now we're in a global recession. Price of food has gone up. The price of gas is still going up, but now it's starting to slightly come down a little bit. I've seen a little bit of, slight decreases in gas. But when gas was damn near $5 a gallon, these women were saying, I need a man. Still saying it. They say, I need a man. I'll take a live-in partner. Can occasionally give it up. They're trying to now go back to exes that they left, trying to insult men to take them in, especially single mothers. They're trying to insult men to be with them because they've made bad decisions in their life. And a lot of men are starting to wake up to the fact of the matter that these women do not respect them and do not want to be with them only for financial gain. So, is modern dating really worth it in 2022? No. See, in this YouTube space, there's been a growing community of content creators that's been called the Travel Bros, MTTOW, SYSBM. A lot of these channels and trends and focus groups have been traveling outside of the country to Eastern or traditional countries like Brazil, Colombia, Thailand, Japan, Germany, all sorts of places. And they've been avoiding westernized countries like the UK, Canada, and also the US. Because dating has gotten that bad. There's a projection out there talking about women in less than 10 years. There's going to be 50% of all working women going to be never married in the U.S. and Western countries. 50%. Now, check this out. You got 50% of the population not married. No kids. Who is going to take care of those women? Those 50% of all women in the U.S. Who's going to take care of those women when they get old? Taxpayers. Now, check this out also. When you have a bunch of women and a bunch of people on on Social Security, and nobody's being born, what's going to happen to society? Potentially, it could collapse due to an economic struggle. Industries are going to slow, and those industries are potentially going to become automated, which they are already automating a lot of industries right now. Medicine, transportation, food. I've seen fucking food robots, people. what's going to happen? See, nobody is thinking about this because nobody understands that this shit is going to happen, and it is happening faster than we think. Literally happening faster. And yet, nobody gets it. It's funny. It's quite funny to me because when it happens, they're going to be looking like, why can I not find the men that I want? Or these men are not checking for them. Hell, it's already starting with my generation. Generation Z, bruh. You see what I did with behind me? Crazy ass cats. I deal with this shit. But my generation is avoiding all the women in the U.S. I'm literally looking at here on my screen right now. This fool is crazy. Sprinkles. Oh, she might be chasing that damn fly or that damn net. But Generation Z, boys and men are not even checking for these women. We are not checking for combative, unsubmissive, masculine, violent, unhinged, uncompatible women. Most of us are looking for classy, beautiful, fit, submissive, feminine, beautiful women. All these guys are looking for it. And one thing that Kevin said stuck. The difference between fake femininity and fake femininity is amazing. Which means you can't fake it. You can't fake femininity. They can put on a feminine act for only a little bit. But then, as soon as they get what they want, it'll switch right off. So they'll play the game, aka the chameleon. When they get you trapped, you'll lose all your shit because she'll switch up on you like that. And a lot of these women, they hate the fact that Kevin was telling the truth about them because it exposed all of them. It exposed all of them for the people they are. Kevin only opened up our eyes to the bullshit. And then these women do not want anybody to know the real truth about them. But anyways, guys, please like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and please support the podcast on Spotify.com. And I will see you guys on the flip side. And please hit the bell notification so that you are notified when I upload. And let me go deal with this crazy ass cat and see what the hell she's damn fucking looking at. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys later. And thank you guys for listening. And please, let's get this channel to 1,000 subs by the end of this year. And I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.